Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with selections for Sunday the 16th of October. But first, a quick recap. Well, I'll apologise straight away for the performance. Absolutely shocking. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I think a couple of the horses should have actually come placed. This, especially the set point horse at Catterick. It looked to take the lead turning the corner, and then obviously it faded. It had just been on the line and came sixth in the end. But regardless, I think we'd already had four completely useless selections since then. So for Sunday, it's all full racing. Yeah, don't get me wrong, we've got a couple of jump meetings to look at, and I do really like these novice hurdlers. Although I'm not going to say I've gone for. They're not really shots in the door. What I'm hoping for is underperformance by horses that are expected to run better, even though they haven't really shown a great deal. So I'm going to get into it. So the bet is it comes to £4.80. Basically, we've got four selections in one race and three in another. Ideally, we want the winner or as many place horses as possible in the race. They are not extra place races. I've just left it to SP. But actually thinking about it, because they're with Skybet, I do believe. No, forget that. Sorry. Yeah. I should have really took the prices because I believe because they are not extra place races, they are best odds guaranteed, I believe. Anyway, let's get into it. So the first selections, there are four in the first race. It's a 10 horse race, but basically what we want to do, we want to get the fancied horses out of the frame. So in the 130 at Sedgefield, I have gone for Octopus, 50 Shades Erezdev, Red Command, and Cianciana. None of them have ran over hurdles before, but neither is the favourite. However, the favourite is by Milton Harris. Well, he has a 28% strike rate at Sedgefield. It's actually the best course strike rate wise that he's got. So you'll understand why I picked another selection later on because of that. So let's get into the next. So all these are in the same bet, so don't put any bet on yet. So then the next selections is in the next race at Sedgefield in the 2:05. The selections are Darius Dissources, Quiet Flow, and Barry Breeze, where I've taken the price on Barry Breeze. But as I said before, it was a mistake anyway, because as far as I'm aware, they are best odds guaranteed after 9 o'clock, and they are not extra place races. So yeah, so it was a mistake on the first place by not taking the rest of the prices. So Quiet Flow has come from the Dan Skelton stable. It ran much better than its form actually shows. However, it's stepping up 5 furlongs. Does it want that? I don't know. I looked through some of the breeding and some of the relatives to this horse, and they've won anywhere between 2 mile and 2 mile 5. So there's no reason why it shouldn't. Darius de Sources races prominently, and over the chase course especially, that is favourable, especially where the apprentice jockeys might fall asleep and give it an easy lead. And I believe there's only 2 or 3 fences in the home run on the chase course. And I've seen so many times where horses got easy leads and kick on. And it's very hard to kick them out the frame if they're in front, turning for home. But I'm sure I'll manage to do that. And the third selection is Barry Breeze. Well, I used to follow this horse last year. It's never done a great deal. But it had a wind up not too long ago. It also had a run over fences last time. But also, as I mentioned, it's also another horse by Milton Harris. Well, you don't get a 28% strike rate by keep sending duds to that track. So I'd expect at least one of the 2 horses that I've seen. I haven't gone too far into the card because I don't need to, because I was quite happy with these 2 races. I expect Barry Breeze to run a good race. I believe it's his son, Bradley Harris, claiming 5 on board. So I'm hopeful of a decent run, and I'd definitely like to see it. I think obviously it all hinges on the first race. We really need a good result from the first race. So fingers crossed, the very best of luck. I shall see you tonight for Pontefract selection. I've had a look through Pontefract. It's an interesting course, or an interesting meeting, should I say. So the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.